Welcome to the library orientation for graduate nursing students. We'll discuss what databases are best for research and show you resources on the library's homepage. We have many other videos to help you with searching, PICO questions, finding the full text, and requesting articles. It's a link to help videos, which is on the library's homepage. The library will provide you with anytime access to PubMed, the National Library of Medicine's database, CINAHL, the premier nursing database, the Cochrane Library, where you'll find full-text systematic reviews, Ovid journals, and ScienceDirect journals. Generally, to do a complete search, you should search in PubMed and CINAHL. The other resources are mostly to find full-text articles, although they do have search features of their own. These are worth trying if you're having difficulty finding information. Another resource free online is Google Scholar, which isn't very precise, but it can be used for natural language searching if you're having difficulty. Many library holdings are immediately downloadable in a PDF format. We subscribe to over 2,000 medical journals, but there are thousands more. If you work for a large educational institution, you may have other research products available to you. And you can access a library through the Graceland Brightspace under Research and Writing Resources or from Graceland's public website. We're the Health Sciences Library. The other library, Smith, serves only the on-campus undergraduate programs. Log in to the resources using whatever you use to log in to your courses. That's the first part of your email address and whatever your password is. Email addresses are computer generated, so refer to the materials that were mailed to you to be sure of your login. If you can't log in, you'll need to contact Info Central, and here's the information to do that. They can reset your password or troubleshoot your login problems. Let me point out useful links on the website. First, you can schedule time online with me by clicking this link, and I'll call you at the time you choose, and we can discuss your research. You can also just call, and we may be available to help you, but it just depends on how busy we are. This software looks at the schedule and shows when I'm available. A little lower down is the full text finder. This is a searchable list of online academic journals we have and the years we have. It also gives you links to them. Next are article databases. As I mentioned before, the two main databases you'll want to search are PubMed and CINAHL. These two databases are your best bets. For any medical question, PubMed should be your primary source. CINAHL indexes some nursing journals that PubMed does not, but be careful because CINAHL doesn't make it easy to find primary evidence the way that PubMed does. You may have to sit through a lot of results to find articles with actual evidence. Usually the abstract will say it's a randomized control trial or a systematic review, but not always. Systematic reviews and meta-analyses can be found in any database, but for what is known as a Cochrane review, those are found full text in the Cochrane Library link. So we have all Cochrane reviews in full text, unless it's a very new one and it hasn't posted to the database yet. For those, we can usually borrow them. On the left navigation side, there are help videos. These explain just about everything library related. We've broken them up into small parts for your convenience. How to request articles in the various resources, how to get a Lonesome Doc account, how to do specific searching, it's all there. Another important link for you in research classes like EBP and Theory in Nursing is here in the LibGuides. These offer course-specific information about how to research assignments in these classes. To order articles from PubMed, you must have a Lonesome Doc account. For instructions on how to do that, there's a help video up here. After you've watched the video, Google Lonesome Doc and follow the link to register. Finally, you can follow us on Twitter and we'll let you know if we're closed for weather or if any of our resources are ever down. How do you get full text articles when you can't find them? There's a help video on the various ways of requesting articles. You can request them through CINAHL, Ovid, or Lonesome Doc. We have a request form link on our library webpage for the occasional article you might find on the internet with no other way to request it. We don't take email requests because of confusion, spam filters, and other issues. We get the articles that we don't have from other libraries, and it can take less than 24 hours or as much as 5 days to get an article we don't have and email it to you. It just depends on the other library and how quickly they turn it around. We prefer using Lonesome Doc since it expedites the lending process. We may not have the article you want for a variety of reasons. There are thousands of medical journals. You may want something that's in a foreign medical journal, and those can be hard to find in the U.S. medical libraries. We do offer most of the major nursing journals and some medical, but it's tough to anticipate the research everyone is going to do and the journals that they're going to need, given the practice diversity among our students. Do check to see if the article is free online. We just paste the first 5 or 6 words of the title or the DOI into Google, and sometimes you can find a free link that way. Also, consult the full text finder on the homepage and search for the journal title there. Remember that research takes time. You will experience trial and error. It takes time to formulate a PICO question and find enough research. After you get into the research, you may need to revise your PICO question to have some usable evidence. Your assignments are structured with this in mind. You may have a great PICO question, but there's little or no research available, or there's so much research you will need to further limit your PICO. Use the LibGuide's resources to find a PICO question that will work. Some PICO questions can be qualitative in nature and will only bring back qualitative results. Be mindful of similar studies that use the same group of subjects to do a series of articles. The abstract will tell you who the subjects are. Know the evidence level of something before you request it. The article may have a great title, but it's only a literature review, which is a survey of what's current in the field. This is not a usable level of evidence, but it may point to usable high-level evidence in the citations. Don't forget to filter your results to retrieve the right type of articles. Feel free to contact us with your research questions, or if you requested an article several days ago and you haven't heard from us. Here are our hours, and here's our contact information. Thanks for watching.